You win some, you lose some. Tough game tonight. Get them next time. NYC, baby. The stars are out. Say what's up to Spike for me. Let's go.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
MP, what up, man? I like your game.
Man, Mikal Bridges, man, that means a lot to me, man. I appreciate that, for real.
But don't get it twisted, though. I'm not going to take it easy on you.
You already know, I know that. But, hey, I do want to see if you want to do a jersey swap after the game.
Easy. Come on.
All right.
Hey, if you want this jersey, man, you got to work hard for that.
All I'm going to say is, you're ready to put my jersey on your wall, bro.
Listen, if you ain't Dr. J, you ain't getting this jersey.
All right, we'll see.
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. A look at Orlando's opening lineup. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Wade in at the 2 spot. And for the Knicks, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a 3-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Here we go. And so off the tip, it's the Magic. Banchero outside. Here's Wade. Nails it from 3.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. From behind the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Wagner. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Sinks the tray.
Oh, it didn't take long for Franz Wagner to get those 3 points back.
Hard against Banchero. Kicks it out, Towns. The 3. Orlando with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York.
And this is probably a game they've been looking forward to since these guys bounced them from the playoffs last year.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Bridges. The 3 is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Knicks head coach had a few moments to share with me. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
And it's all from three-point range. The Magic have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
And B.A., he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in those days. But in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Brunson taking his time here. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Again the miss by Bridges.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Wade. Carter, a screen on Bridges. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Bridges on the attack. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Bridges has got 5 now.
That's working his way onto the interior. Mikal Bridges, very opportunistic.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Wade. Carter, a screen on Bridges. Here's Black. Down low. Here's Wade. That shot off. Nice D from Bridges. New York has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Back to Hart. Towns on a screen. Jacks up a 3. Hart can't hit. And for the Magic, they're shooting about 43% since tip-off. Wagner on the wing. Back to Wade. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Brunson finds Bridges from the high post. That's good on the jumper. He has 7.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Wagner, the pass to Carter. Here's Wade. Wagner up top. Up top, Banchero. He's scoreless. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Pass to Anunoby. Towns outside. Out to Bridges. From deep. The rebound by Carter. The Magic have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Banchero the screen. Here's Wade. He's guarded by Bridges. The putback. No luck on that one. Well, the Knicks shooting 44% to start this ball game. Hart passes to Bridges. Bridges can't get that one to fall.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And And there it is for him. Here's Brunson, coming off a 31-point game. Pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Anunoby. Bridges has got 10 points.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Rollins, he's checked in for New York. And here in the first half of December, a look at the most recent power rankings. Hey, some intriguing stories. You look at the Thunder, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
When I look at Orlando, they are showing some progress. Little by little, they're becoming a better team. Now, they just have to maintain this positive momentum.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando trailing here. Here's Wade. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 9.
Now put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's Bridges. 8 points in his last timeout. Back to Hart. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Well, Josh Hart just making a really quick decision on the catch. It touches his hands and he lets it fly.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Now here's Brunson. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. Here's Wade. For 3. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Bridges outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Bridges has got 12.
The longer his career grows, the more you see Mikal Bridges put together these scoring outbursts.
Pass to Wade. Launches a 3. Yes, it's good. And the Magic lead by 2.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Brunson misses. Orlando has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Back to Wade. Floats one up. Kicks it out to Wagner. Here's Wade in the game against Houston. Very impressive.
Well, that's a big-time effort play by Wendell Carter Jr. This guy gives you everything he's got.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So for the Knicks, Wilson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second-chance shots, that's nice.
Setting the floor for the Magic. Paolo Banchero is out there with Goga Bitadze. Then it's Suggs, and it's Abaji in at the 3. Now here's Suggs. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Bitadze with a screen. Here's Wade. The kick out to Banchero. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Rollins, no good.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Here's Suggs. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, Suggs has handles, folks. He can outsmart defenders with that dribble.
The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Wilson. It's rebounded by Bataze.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Abaji. He's covered by Holiday. On the wing, Wade. And stolen by Bridges. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Dean, their last time out against the Rockets, got the job done. He contributed 40 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 14.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And Carroll passes to Wade. To the right side. And Carroll outside. Takes a 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Jalen Brunson.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for New York let me know the status. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to turn up the second half of the season. This is a story that we'll be following very closely.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. It seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Knicks trail by 11. Outside Anunoby. And there's a pick. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Doris OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Holiday. Here's Wade. He's guarded by Bridges. Wade misses.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Lets the 3 fly. New York again can't hit.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Knicks trail by 9. Bridges outside. Towns outside. Pass to Brunson. Top of the key. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Wilson's checked in for New York. Victor Oladipo comes in for Rollins. Here's Wagner. He's got 5. Here's Wade. Pass to Wagner. Back to Wade. And he makes it. Wade's got 5 points now in the quarter.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Here's Wilson, averaging around 6 a game. Now Oladipo. The floater, and he lays it up and in. Oladipo's gotten his first basket of the night.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
To the paint. Here's Wade. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Orlando shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
They set the pick. Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there. He can't get that one to fall.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Black. Back to Wade. Shoots from the line. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Brunson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Brunson's got 7.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
Pass to Wade. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Wade's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They trail by 11. For 3, Oladipo. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Wagner finds Banchero. Back to Wagner. Tries a 10-footer. It's rebounded by New York. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were, too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Now here's Wagner. He's got 5. Here's Banchero. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Brunson. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got his 5th rebound in this one. Puts up a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside goes Brunson. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Oladipo. Batase's checked in for Orlando.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Anunoby. Here's Bridges. Kicks it out Towns. Here's the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Karl-Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter, doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Wade misses. Knicks trail by 11. Hart passes to Brunson. Here's Bridges. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Black passes to Wade. Shoots over Anunoby. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Wade's got 29. New York has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Pass to Towns. And here's Brunson. Now here's Hart. Towns a screen on Carter. Hart from long range. Orlando with the rebound. Wade's got 4 rebounds now. Stolen by Anunoby. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And that one is hammered home.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
16.
Here's Wade. He's guarded by Bridges. Carter, the pass to Wagner. Outside Carter. Fires for 3. And Wagner gets it to go. On the assist by Carter. Wagner's got 8.
In general, they're finding good looks from beyond the arc, steadily improving as this game's going along.
Here's Wade. Here's Black. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More 2K action in just a moment.
For the West, Luka Doncic.
We saw plenty of Luka magic over this stretch. He is quite simply must-see 2K.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Magic.
I think they've been...
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh. Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Anunoby for 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Here's Wade. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time. And it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Carter, a screen on Bridges. Here's Wade. And it's New York with a rebound. And here's Hart. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Here's Brunson. The rebound by Carter.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's Wade. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wade's got 31.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And Carroll against Hart. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Banchero.
Well, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size. That is Josh Hart.
He does not get the second one. Orlando leading by 11. Banchero the screen. Knocked loose. Stolen by Anunoby. Outside Hart. Can't get it to fall.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Wagner outside. Back to Wade. The three is up. Drills it from deep. Wade's got 34 points.
You get an understanding of the high IQ that Paolo Banchero brings to the table. This guy's so good at finding open teammates.
Now here's Brunson. 9 points in the game. Pass to Bridges. Fires from deep. Orlando with a rebound. Black's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Wade driving inside. Black passes to Banchero. Comes up empty down low. Knicks trail by 14. Here's Brunson outside. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
We call that, folks, the stop and pop. Jalen Brunson with the pull-up J.
Here's Black. Still no points. Back to Wade. 6 to shoot. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Magic lead by 13.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 12. Pass to Anunoby. Offline with a 3.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Wade. He's got 36 points. Inside. Here's Carter. The shot, no good. And some solid defense from Towns. Brunson passes to Bridges. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And down it goes. 2 points. Wade's got 9 points in the quarter. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. 15-point game. Pass to Towns. Floats one, and that one drops. Towns has got 11 points.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Here's Wade. Here's Black. Yet to see a basket. Carter, a screen on Bridges. Wade. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Bridges outside. No one near him. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Wade misses.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Now Wagner. Give him 8 points now. Now here's Carter. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Banchero. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Now here's Wagner. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Black passes to Wade. Wagner outside. Three-pointer. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks trail by 12. Bridges down low. Guarded by Banchero. Pass to Brunson. Towns with the ball. He's got 11. From the arc. No good on that one. He's 5 for 8.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Wade. He's got 40 now. Stolen by Bridges. Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. 4-3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
And this is where they've struggled.
Yeah, the half court has not been kind to them. Let's see what they run.
Towns outside. There's the triple. Again, the miss by Towns. Magic leading by 14. Here's Wade. Pass to Wagner. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Rowlett. We'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Orlando with the ball. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points, setting the floor for the Magic. We've got Paolo Banchero. He's out there with Goga Bitadze, and it's Wade in at the 2. Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Rollins. Back to Anunoby. Towns looking for an opening. It's rebounded by Bitadze. Bitadze's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Holiday. Suggs left side. Fires the 3. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7. Showing no signs of letting up.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
Holiday from long range. It's rebounded by Bitadze. Bitadze's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Suggs the pass to Wade. Here's Abaji. Anunoby covering. Banchero outside. Back to Wade. And stolen by Holiday. Fast break, New York. Here's Rollins. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Rollins. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Towns, that's good. Towns has got 9 points now in the second half.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
From outside the arc. Bitadze, the pass to Banchero, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Rollins passes to Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Black's checked in for Orlando. Suggs, the pass to Wade. Here's Black. Back to Wade. Clock at 6. Suggs against Brunson. Suggs, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Bridges. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
And Bataze gets it to go.
Assisted by Jalen Suggs.
New York has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Brunson passes to Hart. Outside Anunoby. He drops it from range. Anunoby's got 9 points here in the second half.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Here's Wade. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Bridges. Orlando with the rebound. Here's Wade. Over Brunson. Wade, that's good. Wade's got 44. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Towns on a screen. He shoots. Brunson misses.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Here's Wade. Bataze, the pass to Black. Here's Wade. Launches it. He buries it from 3. Wade's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Pass to Brunson. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Here's Black to the middle. Puts it up. And another basket for Orlando.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Towns. It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Hart, and it's going to be a 3-second call. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, going up against the Blazers. And then on Sunday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets.
And for that game against the Magic, it's going to be a very tough one for them. They'll need to be playing at their peak if they're going to steal the win.
Wilson's checked in for New York. Rollins comes in for Anunoby. Pass to Suggs. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. Suggs has got 15 points in just the second half.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
Outside Brunson. Five to shoot. Looking to win the run. Orlando grabs the miss. Wade's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Allen finds Suggs to the inside. The ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And some changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Wilson, and it's OG Anunoby in for Rollins. And a change for the Magic. Abaji's checked in. Here's Wade. The 3 from Suggs. Can't get it to go. Shooting 8 for 10 now. New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. New York, again, can't hit.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Well, the high-value three-point shot from the corners. Jalen Brunson steps in and knocks it down.
118-88.
Brunson against Suggs. Pass to Wade. Back to Suggs. Shot clock at 6. And Anunoby pulls it down. New York has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Brunson passes to Bridges. Outside Hart. Orlando with the rebound.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Pass to Batase. And here's Allen. This one for 3.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Bridges outside. Fires the 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson.
Boy, how about that quick 3 response by Mikal Bridges?
Suggs, the pass to Wade. Batase with a screen. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly. Players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Gray's checked in for Batase. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. A minute and a half left to play in the 4th. And the three-pointer goes. Bridges has got 6 here in the quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the matchup.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for D.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Wade. Suggs outside. Down low. And stolen by Bridges. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Hart. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Orlando making a switch here. Batase's checked in. Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. And a nice finish on the layup.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside painted area. Look out.
Here's Wade. He's guarded by Bridges. Wade misses. And here's Brunson. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
You thought it was going to be easy, huh?
Yeah.
Man, nothing's easy in this league.
I ain't going anywhere. I'll get that jersey next time.
I hope so.
All right, man.
earned that one. Win, pay the bills, baby.
Good game,